Hello fellow humans, my name is Poppy and I think one of the easiest ways to help other people is by donating your hair. I know there are many ways to help people, but at least within the realm of long-term, non-financial support. So, seeing as I've done it before, I thought I'd throw together a quick guide to show you just how simple the process is and maybe inspire you to do it too. Now, just in case you don't know what hair donation is all about, here's a quick clip by the UK charity The Little Princess Trust, which is the one I, and Harry Styles, have used before.
The Little Princess Trust uses your hair to make beautiful, real hair wigs for children and young people who have lost their own hair as a result of cancer treatment or other conditions. The Trust uses your fundraising money to help cover the costs of these wigs, which can cost around £550 each. They also use your money to fund vital research into finding kinder treatments for children with cancer. So do something amazing. Support the Little Princess Trust today.
So essentially, they give wigs to children and young people free of charge and also fund cancer research. And they even accept hair donations from outside of the UK, so anyone can get involved. They're pretty amazing. And that's why I'm going to be chopping my hair off again in this video for you, but more importantly, for the kids who need it more than I do. Now, before I ramble on any longer, let's get on with it. As you can see, I have a lot of hair. It's very thick, sort of curly, and also very long. This is all great because the Little Princess Trust accepts straight, wavy, and curly hair and encourages donations of at least 30 centimeters, or 12 inches. But their greatest need, in fact, is for lengths over 41 centimeters, which is about 16 inches. Last time I managed to send them 46 centimeters, so we'll see how I do this time around. The problem is, my hair is also a tiny bit dead. There's a full list of guidelines on what kind of hair is accepted on the Little Princess Trust website, which I've linked below, and one of the points is that the hair shouldn't have split ends. Mine currently does. But they also specify that the hair needs to be washed and clean. So I'm going to kill two birds with one stone by having a good old wash, then avoiding my usual leave-in conditioner routine, that's important, and trimming all the ends to freshen them up. I learned how to cut my hair on YouTube, ayo, ages ago, and it saved me a lot of money since. They also require that the hair be dry, as they cannot accept wet samples. So let's make sure there's no sogginess before the big trim. And here's a fun fact, you can even donate dyed hair. But again, please check all their resources to make sure your locks suit the specifications. Overall, you just kind of have to make sure your hair is in excellent condition, and it's not hard to imagine why. Now that we're done with all the prep, it's time for the chop. And for this to happen, your hair needs to first be tied in one of the following ways. If you have thinner hair, make one ponytail with the bobble right below where you plan to cut the hair off. Then add another bobble nearer the bottom, and depending on length, one or two more to keep it tight in the middle. But if, like myself, you have thicker hair, you can actually divide it into 4 ponies which are tied the same way. I'm going to need quite a few bobbles per section, so just keep that in mind and make sure you have enough before you start. Right, that's my hair all divided up. Got me looking like a real alien specimen right now. And now for the moment I imagine you've all been waiting for, the chop itself. This is where this version of me will be signing off because I have no idea what's about to happen, so I'll just let the footage play and catch up with you in a bit. I imagine future me is going to be looking quite different. Let's go! Okay, so my head feels a lot lighter because it no longer has these boys on it. I'll try and protect them until the next step, which you will be experiencing much more promptly than I. Once your hair is no longer attached to your head, you just have to prep the little package for delivery. First, you'll need to fill out the hair donation form, which can be found on the Little Princess Trust website, and then all you have to do is place the form, as well as your newly cut hair, inside a recyclable cardboard or heavyweight paper envelope. As it stands right now, the Little Princess Trust is based in the Hannah Tarpley building in Hereford, but please check their website to make sure you have their latest postal address. You should also make sure to have the parcel weighed at the actual post office, as opposed to just dropping it in a public post box, so you're paying the right amount for its delivery. And yes, this tip might not apply to all countries, but I'm sharing it nevertheless. So, simply follow these steps, post your parcel the right way, and hopefully your hair will be made into a wig for someone in need. But please, although I can understand the temptation to seek this information out, remember you will not be told who your wig ends up with. You'll just have to be happy in the knowledge that you did your part. Also, hi! Yes, this is me coming to you from the slightly more recent past with much shorter hair. It's still messy. It's the way it was when I first cut it because that was only a couple of hours ago, so hopefully I'll clean it up at some point. But yeah, I'm sure you were wondering, and it turns out I was able to donate 53 centimeters, which is more than last time, so that's cool for me, and actually quite impressive because last time I got a full-on pixie cut, so my hair was shorter, but I've still given more hair this time even though my hair remains longer. That's quite cool. My hair must have been really long. Anyway, record breaking aside, I know it can be quite daunting to get rid of so much hair in one go. For me personally, I'm one of the lucky ones who gets to say that I can grow it back, and frankly, quite quickly when it does happen. So while I still have the ability to share it, and frankly give myself a fun makeover in the process, it's kind of a no-brainer for me. But of course, I know and appreciate that everyone's experience is different, and it might not be so straightforward for some. So, if I manage to encourage just one more person to donate their hair, I'll be happy. As always, thank you for watching, please share the love if you're feeling it, and have a beautiful day. Goodbye. Well, I didn't do the first one very evenly, it's fine, I can cut it shorter.